she kind of looked back on her back and noticed there were two small boys on her back. And she decided she'd had enough and just took off across the pasture. I'm Chris Heins, a farmer from Higginsville, Missouri, and this is my story. I'm a sixth-generation farmer, so there's a lot of history here. And my father-in-law is a farmer, and in Missouri here, we're blessed to be part of a really big agricultural community. I grew up on the farm, and so I was wandering around the fields picking up ears of corn and shelling them by hand whenever I was about 3 years old. And so ever since then, Dad's had me doing stuff, and I've always loved the cows and the land, and it's just been in my blood. So Higginsville's not that big of a town, and we had a cow that my grandpa had milked, my dad had milked, and I had milked. So a three-generation cow naturally makes the front page. And so the reporter was out taking pictures. Dad thought it would be a good idea to put us on the back of the cow, and she was a mellow old cow. She didn't mind. And then Dad went away to go talk with somebody, and she kind of looked back on her back and noticed there were two small boys on her back. And she decided she'd had enough and just took off across the pasture. And we stayed with her for our 8 seconds, but then she had us on the ground. We milk about 650 Holstein cows, and so they produce about 6,000 gallons of milk each day. And so we milk 24 hours a day. We have 3 8-hour shifts, and then that milk usually ends up going into Kansas City. We're 46.1 miles from the plant, and so it's a pretty short haul there. And so yeah, it's really neat being being able to see our milk actually, our neighbors sometimes end up buying our milk. So I wish consumers could take some time and walk a fence with me with these girls and get to see what we do day in and day out, how our lives kind of do revolve around them, and how we get to, the more we take care of them, the better they do. We have, at the dairy, we have RFID tags in all the cow's ears, and so whenever she comes in to be milked, it will read that individual cow, and it'll track how much milk she gives, and then it'll transfer that to my computer, and then it'll sync it to my phone. So, and that records all our other information. So, we got 1991 over there, so I can pull up cow number 1991, and I can tell you that she is 189 days pregnant, that she was born on July 31st, 2013, that she's due on August 8th, the 15th, and let's see, the last time she weighed 845 pounds on October 15th, 2004. And so it's really, it really helps us manage the girls whenever you have all that information at your fingertips.